bringing Brenay to the kids' graduation because Akira brought her boyfriend to the kids' graduation. My thing is this. He acting like Akira does not have a restraining order against Brenay.
So basically, Tim just admitted that his problem was Akira brought her boyfriend.
Police department. Brenay. What is this?
You guys are violating my rights. You can't walk inside of me and Tim's house like that. This is my husband and those are his kids. Y'all are wrong.
Brenay.
Hey y'all, in today's video, we're going to get into busty Brenay and Tim and this Akira and her alleged new boyfriend. And for those of you guys who do not know, Brenay is a girl who used to have a boyfriend named Tim back in the day when she was a teenager. They ended up breaking up. It just wasn't the right time. They was teenagers. She ended up getting married to this man named Devon. And Devon and Tim was play cousins / real cousins. They was always hanging out together. On the sneak tip, on the low, Brenay was messing with her husband's cousin behind her back, and she was talking to her husband's cousin's wife and like acting like that was like her friend, her homegirl, getting all this information, but was really sleeping with this lady husband behind her back in her house, playing with her kids, like the lowest of the lowest of the low. And now it's just a lot of lawsuits for the cheating, and the side chick, she cannot be around the kids. The wife do not want her around the kids because if you don't like me, you want to make my life a living hell. Just always trouble. Why would I want you around my kids? And you putting your kids on your social media. They're not your kids. Stop calling my kids your kids. And also the side chick, a lot of people thought that husband Tim was actually using the side chick and he really didn't like her, but he just liked what, you know, what she could do for him. For you guys who do not know, Akira and Brenay are not supposed to be around each other. So of course it's a kid's graduation. Of course the father would most likely go, and of course the mother is gonna go. So why would you bring your girlfriend / fiance who's already still married to your kid's graduation and all her family members knowing they can't be around your wife? And in my opinion, they both did it out of spite. They want Akira to know and see that they are still happy with each other, even though they probably really not, because financial trouble can really bring down a relationship. So it's like y'all can't be that happy with all these lawsuits and just police going around. But anyway, we got a lot to unpack, so let me do my disclaimer so we get right into the video. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion, strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just make great video essays with full backgrounds of celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. This is not T-Page, but I do keep my internet homie, so let's get into it.
They say that I'm not that girl. I am that girl. I have the entire internet mad for something that has nothing to do with them and for claims. I keep saying that, for claims that need to be proven, okay, like mad and don't even know the entire full story. Y'all ain't even let the daggone stuff playing out. Y'all already on this Brenay hate train. What y'all gonna do when y'all find out that's not what it is? What y'all gonna do then? Y'all still gonna be like, I still hate you, Brenay. Like, it is what it is at this point.
He filed it after separation. Then he needs to make sure that everything is done correctly. All I want him to do is to serve me divorce papers. Y'all just love Devin so much. The nigga's a weirdo. Evan Allen Mayo, hurry up, please. He lost weight, and now all of a sudden, fat people's just his whole page. File, serve me, and let's get it over with. Be a man. Grow some balls, please.
I'm trying to be cool.
Serve me, please. What's the holdup? Serve me the papers that I need. That's all I'm asking for.
For $1 a day, you can help a dog. Go right back to PetSmart. Thank you.
Tim and Brenay, they act like they bigger than the program. They act like they just don't get it. If your girlfriend cannot be around your wife, that means that she does not come around your wife. Like, if you actually care about your girlfriend, you should have told her to stay home so she wouldn't possibly get locked up and be taken away from you. No person should be around your kids if they do not like your children's mother. And he in his feelings because he feel like Akira moved on. Akira said this is not even her boyfriend. It was just a male friend. And she can have male friends. You got a whole fiance, quote unquote. So if she wanted to have a boyfriend, she definitely could. It's definitely seeming like you bitter now, Tim.
Organize and harass. It don't matter who I bring. At the end of the day, it's about the children. So what's crazy is, let me put y'all on game, okay? So my BM brought her boyfriend. But y'all don't know that. But it's too early to do all this. It's too early to move on. It's too soon. and all this respect this, respect that. But if I'm tripping out and saying, oh, I don't want you to do this because you brought your significant other, then I'm a bitter. It don't make sense. But the behavior is okay is when a woman is involved. It doesn't make sense. Keep the same energy all across the board. But that's the stuff y'all don't understand. Y'all don't see. What's showed to y'all on the internet, it's controlled. All of this is about control. Being in control of what I do, being in control of everything. What y'all are see is what's controlled by people. But y'all don't, like, that's the thing. And y'all out here ready to crash out for some people that have a reputation of lying. That don't, who aren't credible people. That's the thing, like, and it's just crazy because y'all ready to crash out. Y'all saying y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna do that. And it's just like, for what?
Now, a little sidebar, I do want to say that I feel like people only stand for Akira and Devon because their hatred for Brenay and Tim. But somebody said that's why she's antagonizing her on the internet, because she wanted Akira to say something. Because Brenay actually pressed charges on Akira last year because of a little argument / they was about to throw hands at the hospital. So yeah, like, that's why she be antagonizing her. She really want Akira to go to jail so she can have her man and them kids.
Charges against Akira have been dropped. Now, this is coming back from July of 2024, where Brenay pressed charges against her for communicating threats. Now, this all stemmed from a hospital incident that happened after Akira was in a car accident. So allegedly, Tim and Brenay showed up to the hospital and took the kids away. And there was some type of dispute where, in the paperwork, I'm gonna sum it up, Brenay puts that Akira told her she was gonna tap her ass and she know where she stay at. All right, so they went to court in December of 2024, where the courts told Akira she was going to be on a 12-month unsupervised agreement where she could not contact Brenay through third-party phone, text, social media. She had to go to anger management in person. Girl, I did it 3 times. Don't feel bad. And on top of that, she was going to have to pay a $183 court fee before the whole thing is out. So they had another hearing on today, and Akira has done everything that she was supposed to do. She has not contacted Brenay. She's done her anger management. She paid her fine. So they have dropped these charges. So now this is behind Akira, and she can focus strictly on this lawsuit.
There to support the kids, but showed up empty-handed, there to support the kids, but brought along your mistress sister who has no relation to the child. There for the kids, but brought your mistress knowing everything that is going on. Yeah, because Tim trying to make it seem like, oh no, my fiance, she can be around the kids, because you know, Tim and Brenay, they feel like they can do what they want anyway. My fiance, they can be around the kids because I still have custody of my kids, and you know, whoever around me gonna be around them, and that's period. And it's like, I don't know about that, Tim. That's not always safe all the time, because how Brenay does show signs that she likes to copy off of Akira and is obsessed with her life, wanted you because she had you, that sometimes it might not be safe. And if she did have a boyfriend that she brought to the graduation, it's definitely not the same as you bringing Brenay to the graduation. There is no restraining order against this new boyfriend. It's not one at all.
You was there, I was there, everybody else was there, saw the stuff that actually happened. And I just want to ask a question. I heard that my fiance was crying, begging the police not to make her leave. First off, I'm gonna just say, because I have the officer's name and everything. This guy sat with us and laughed at the dummies that was acting a fool. And what makes you think that she has the power over the law to allow her to stay somewhere that she's not allowed to be, allegedly? Just let that sink. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So y'all saying that she has more authority than the police? No. So clearly something's not adding up. And y'all are hearing that we were there to be bullies and antagonizing and harassing. Tell me how. Every single video that's on the internet, every picture that's on the internet is literally us sitting down, talking to the officer. You don't see anywhere where we're being aggressive. But y'all are taking that and coming up with some whole scenario, some whole situation where somebody who was an ex-fiend had to get on the internet and lie. Like, that's what blows my mind. And y'all are taking that and y'all are running with it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And y'all look so stupid. And it's crazy. And let me tell y'all how it really went. Got to the graduation, got there early, about 10, 15 minutes early. Sat down, tried to talk to my daughter. She wasn't allowed to come to me for whatever reason. I'm her dad, but she can't come to me, which is actually very bitter and sick. And then here we go with some commotion, not concerned at all. Then the police is called, not concerned. Police asked to have a word. He said, hey, so people are acting crazy, saying that there's such and such, but it doesn't say you can't be here. So I just want you guys to just keep in mind, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are good. Go have a seat. Sat there. Once that happened, once we actually sat back down, people started acting stupid. Didn't give him no reaction, didn't say a word, didn't do anything, enjoyed the graduation, because at the end of the day, it's about the children. Went there to support the graduate. That is it.
Let me put y'all on game, okay? So, my BM brought her boyfriend.
Boy, ain't no way you got on this internet talking about your BM. You must be talking about Corinne, because you could never be talking about Akira. Because first and foremost, she is not your baby mama. She is your wife. And even after you all divorced, she will be your ex-wife, never a baby mama. Then you had the nerve to address Brenay as your fiance when indeed she your mistress. Now, fiance / mistress still. Then you want to get on this internet talking about, oh, she brought her boyfriend. I don't care if she brought one boyfriend, two boyfriend, three boyfriend. The situation is that your situation and her situation is totally different. You got to remember that this has been going on for over a year. So if she chooses to have somebody in her corner, Bookie, you've always had somebody in yours. You do realize that Akira has been legally separated from you for over a year. Shall we remind you that your relationship, affair, started with Brenay, allegedly, before the said date of March the 14th of 2024? I know you thought you ate on it, but you didn't. Because we the people, we still love Akira. Oh, she had her boyfriend there. But, you was leaning on Brenay for financial support and for moral support. That's what the court document said. So she can't lean on nobody for moral support. You the definition. You are the true definition of what it costs to be a bitter black father who ain't got nothing better to do than to get on this internet like a whole female and antagonize your wife.
From a mother's perspective, you cannot truly love the kids if you hate they mama. And that's a big old fact. I'm definitely going to co-sign on that. And no shade, but how much does Tim really care about his kids? Like, when your kids are in the custody of your wife, you should always want to make sure that she is, like, happy. She's not stressed. You antagonizing this lady, trying to put stress on this lady. How much do you care about your kids? Because a lot of the times when a woman is stressed, especially if she is not in control of her emotions, she starts taking that out on the kids. So is that what you really want to happen to your kids? If she loved the kids so much, why would she have broken up their family? And that's a whole bunch of big facts. Like, if you love the kids so much, why is you in there playing and antagonizing their freaking mama all the daggone time? Like I said, some women that get stressed, they definitely take that stress and that frustration out on their kids. So do you really care about the kids as much as you say you do?
The only reason why y'all know I went to the graduation is because people on their side are recording us being weird. Y'all see I was minding my business in most of the videos. Minding my business, not worried about nobody. Y'all like, you looking around, you scary. If somebody's behind me that's not supposed to be behind me, what y'all gonna do? Y'all just going what? Like, be for real. I'm peeping the scene as I always do. And I was paying attention to what was going on in front of me. I minded my business the whole time. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. So like, y'all create this, it was something that happened. Nothing happened other than the parties, other than those people over there antagonizing and harassing us because we were there to show the babies love. Like, God forbid I love them too. I guess y'all want me to be with the dad and don't like the kids. How much sense does that make? If I didn't like the kids, y'all have a problem. The fact that I love the kids is still a problem. Pick your poison. Y'all getting on the internet looking at 2-second video of me sitting down and y'all are ready to crash out. Y'all don't know these people. And even when it came to the cop, like, we spoke to the cop and sat back down. They're not telling you the full story. And there's no need to, because I stayed there. So clearly there was no violation.
Police department. Brenay. What is
you
this?
guys are violating my rights. You can't walk inside of me and Tim's house like that. This is my husband, and those are his kids. Y'all are wrong.
Brenay, we gave you a lot of time.
I've already talked to you guys. If those are his kids, and I am his wife, I can support the kids.
Brenay, that don't matter.
I feel like I have every right to.
You violate your probation.
How?
By going to the graduation.
Him and Akira ain't married.
That don't concern you, Brenay.
Like,
so Brenay, just come with me. Just come with me.
If I don't like the kids, or if Akira know what's good for her, she'll stop messing with me and my husband. And this is crazy. If I love the kids or don't love the kids, I'm ridiculed. Why wouldn't I want my man kids to come around us? That's my husband. Like, I'm not understanding. Get out my house.
All right, y'all, let me know. Do you feel like Tim and Brenay is wrong? Do you feel like Akira is wrong? Do you feel like people actually like Akira and Devon? Or do you feel like they just don't like them because they hate and cannot stand Tim and Brenay? And do you feel like if Akira had a boyfriend, because they said that Akira said that wasn't even her boyfriend, that was just her best friend, do you think she has a right to be able to date now, even though she's married? But you know, you got to remember that her husband is cheating, so I mean, what's the harm in that? But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love the ones who love me back, and I definitely hope you guys enjoyed the video.